What's up guys, Cloudy Hayes back for another video. Season 4 is finally here. In this video, I'm going to be going over how to get high item level gear in Season 4 of Dragonflight. There's so much going on right now in Season 4 and a lot of different ways you can easily and quickly get high item level gear. One of the best ways to get high item level gear is crafting. We have a new spark to collect, the Spark of the Awakening, which allows you to craft your gear to much higher item levels. So I wanted to mention you can get a full spark the first week of Season 4 and make a crafted item week 1. To make a spark, you need to combine 2 Splinter sparks, which will make a Spark of the Awakening, then you can use that in your crafting recipes to make your gear. There are 2 ways you can get your weekly splinters. The first is a weekly Awaken activity quest. These quests are quite easy. They just ask you to take part in various world events, so this shouldn't take you too long. If you don't like world questing, you can also do the PvP quest, which you can find inside the upgrade building in Veldraken. Something to note, you can only earn 1 spark from either weekly quest. If you do them both, you will only get 1 Splinter spark from the first quest you do. The second way you can earn a Splinter is by killing awakened raid bosses on any difficulty, which also does include LFR, and from doing Mythic Plus Keystone dungeons. They are random drop, there's no guarantee you'll get them, but just do a couple things and you'll get them pretty quickly. If you're lower in item level and just coming back to the game, I recommend getting your spark from LFR since it's easier to get into. Mythic Plus starts at a much higher difficulty this season, so it'll be much harder to get into groups if you're just coming back, like I said. Something to note, you can only get a half a spark per week, which means every 2 weeks you can craft 1 piece of gear. But the first week of Season 4, Blizzard is allowing us to get a full Spark of the Awakening so we can craft an item right away. You might be thinking, what items do I craft? Well, just go to Google, type in best in slot gear, Season 4, Dragonflight for your class. Then click on the Wowhead link, scroll down to the bottom of that link, and you'll see a section for crafted gear and embellishments. It will tell you what your best in slot embellishment is for this season, and it'll even tell you which item slot is best on as well. Crafting a piece of gear using an awakened spark gives you a 502 baseline item level piece of gear. If you want to make this even higher of an item level, you can so by adding an Enchanted Crest to your work order. You can make it to 515 item level by adding an Enchanted Worm's Awakened Crest, or 525, which is max item level for crafted gear, by adding an Enchanted Aspects Awakened Crest to your work orders. To make these Enchanted Crests, just come on down to this vendor as you see here in the video, purchase the item using the crests. 45 Worm Crest gets you up to 515 item level, and 60 Aspect Crest gets you up to 525 item level. Once you purchase the Nascent's Awakened Crest from this vendor, head over to the work order guy. Unless you're a crafter, then you can just do it yourself. Once you're at the vendor, type into the search bar the word Awakened, and you will see 3 different crest options. Click on the one you want, it'll tell you what materials you need to craft it. Head over to the auction house, buy your mats, come back here, and put in the work order. You can get away with just tipping around 1,000 to 3,000 gold for a commission, and it will get done no problem. Once you've finished crafting your Enchanted Crest, at the same crafting table, search through the tabs and find the item you want to craft. Buy the materials you need and craft your item. Make sure you're putting in your Enchanted Crest into the work order so it will increase in item level. Otherwise, it'll just craft at 502 item level. Also, make sure you're purchasing the highest quality materials as well, so you can get the best rank possible, which is rank 5. When using a public work order, you do have some risk of getting a lower item level than what you're expecting, because the crafter might not have the ranks available yet. But if you write in your note you want only max rank, your chances will definitely go up. If you're looking for guaranteed highest rank, your best bet is to use private work orders and find a crafter in trade chat. If you just look in trade, you'll see there's tons of players posting their max level professions, and someone will help you out pretty quickly. Make sure to give them a good commission and thank them for their time. Let's talk about how you get Worm Crests and Aspect Crests. Worm Crests come from completing Mythic Plus Keystone dungeons +2 to +5, and from Heroic Awakened raids. And to get Aspect Crests, you get these from Mythic Plus 6 and higher, and from Mythic Awakened raids only. So crafting a 525 item level piece of gear with Aspect Crest is definitely more for veteran players who already have gear going into the season, as it may be challenging to get into +6 dungeons unless you're at least 485 plus item level bare minimum. But if you're up for a challenge, I would definitely say it's worth it to farm +6s and higher to get your aspects in order to make a 525 item level piece of gear. One thing to note, if you craft your item at 502 without using any Enchanted Crest, you can always recraft it later and upgrade it to 515 or 525 item level. Just to remind you guys, don't forget to go to Wowhead and research all your best in slot embellishments and crafting gear for your class. This is definitely doable for any average World of Warcraft player. You can get your Worm Crest just from farming +2 dungeons to +5 dungeons. +2 and +3 dungeons are equivalent to like a 12, 13 from Season 3, so it's very doable for a lot of players. So yeah guys, crafted gear is a great way to get some quick item level onto your character, guys. If you guys have any questions about crafted gear, sparks, or crests, please let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.